Net effect is we get rid of the income tax, and the net effect is $1.2 billion goes into the pockets of Maine people, and you raise about $400 million in increased tax, of which, by the way, just for the record, the sales tax is paid for by 34 million people. The income tax is paid for by 802,000 Mainers. There's the difference. That's the difference, folks. Yes, I've made no secrets that Maine is the most beautiful state in in the country in the summer months. And I'm asking the visitors to Maine to pay a little more for that beauty.
Governor, you sort of...
Two more questions and then I gotta go.
You just explained how hard it was to basically come up with cuts to pay for the tax package that you put forward in January. How is that going to be easier for the 2020 legislature and the next governor to come up with cuts for income tax alone?
You don't need it. Pay yourself. See, the problem with Maine, and this is what's the fallacy of this whole discussion. The Democrats believe that if you get rid of the income tax, that $1.2 billion goes away, poof, it disappears. Well, the facts, the reality of economics is that money is either going to go into savings or it's going to be spent. Mainers are not renowned for saving a whole lot, maybe around 3%. So it's going to go into the economy. It's going to have a multiplier effect of 4 to 5. So now you're talking taxable income of $5 billion. Plus, you're getting that 34 million people coming in, and it's been growing, by the way. In fact, May has been one of the strongest months, with the weather we've had, one of the strongest months for tourism in the last 2 weeks. So, my point being that economics are dynamic. The question should be asked is, what happens to that $1.2 billion? How is that going to be spent? It's going to be spent for houses, for cars, for luxury items. It's all luxury money now because it's money they don't have. So that's how you got to look at it.
You started a big conversation in January about broad, comprehensive tax reform. It looks like best case scenario in the budget is you might see some income tax cuts. If income tax cuts is all you get and no reform anywhere else in the tax code, will that be a success for you?
No. No, not a success. The only time, let me tell you what's a success for Paul LePage. Per capita income, $60,000. The age of Mainers dropping to in the 30s. Having maybe another 30 or 40,000 residents, maybe 100,000. That's success. That's growth. That's moving forward. 1.2 million people when you hit 65 go to Florida is not success. It's simply not success. So I think we got to grow the economy, lower the age of the economy. The people in Maine. We got to lower the median age. We got to increase the quality of the jobs, like that just happened recently with Sun Life. Bring it up. When they come to Maine, they're bringing jobs $60,000 to $100,000. That's what I'm looking for. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. Then I can say we're having success. I don't want to see the university dropping enrollment. I'd like to see more foreign students here to make up for the lack of kids that we have here. We don't have the kids now. That's why the enrollment's going down. But if we interest people from moving to Maine, then we're lowering the age of the population. That's success.
For you to sign a budget, does it need to cut income taxes across all levels?
I can't speculate. You know, I need to see what is in front of me to see if they want. Look, if they take 10 basis points off, that's chicken feed.
But if they don't cut taxes for the top earners, would you sign something like that? Or would they have to cut it for everybody?
You know something? You don't have to cut it for the top earners. They're going to be gone. That's my point. They're already gone. You're missing the point here of what I'm trying to do. Have you looked at my budget? Where's the income tax start on the average person?
20, you have to remind me.
50. Income tax starts for a married couple at 50. You know where it was when I got here? 8.5% on 19,900. That's where it was. Look at the facts. I'm not making this up. It's over there. You just gotta dig around. The problem is, the Democrats ask us to do all the digging, and then they say no. But you're welcome. We'll make it available to anyone. You folks want to see the data? You're all welcome to come over. I will open it up. You can take whatever you want. We might have to redact a few names, that's it, to protect the innocent.
Governor, I've heard from Republicans, both in Seattle. The constitutional amendment, as you proposed it, tries to reach your goal too fast. That you gotta play with that and push it out a ways.
Why don't they do it? Look, you gotta start somewhere. You put something up, and they play around with it. I have said, you wanna go to 22, 24, as long as it's not more than 10 years, I'm all in. So I doubled the time frame already, just in the last few seconds.
All right.
Okay? Thank you all.